assembling the Business Research Yearbook is a lot like managing a herd of cats. All of these track chairs, of course, collect material from people around the country, around the world, and then they arrange reviewers to take a look at those papers and try to assemble them into a chapter related to their track content. But when I get it, then my task is to take and assemble things into one single document that can then be published as the Business Research Yearbook for that year.
How much additional editing do you have to do?
Once I receive all of the chapters, the various chapters, there's a significant amount of time that's put into making sure that everything's in the right format, font size, getting the chapter assembled so that it makes sense, and then tying it back to the table of contents. That's also a key factor. Another issue that I have to deal with is whether or not we have a paid registrant related to each of the papers that's to be included. That's a requirement of publication in the paper, so I have to look at registration forms and whether payment's been achieved, and then compare that back to the papers that are to be published in the yearbook.
So one final question. What are your expectations of the conference this year, or interesting things that...
This year or next year or...
This year, next year is even fine. It can be a good promotion item for next year.
Well, I think as editor, if you serve in the role for multiple years, you always see something that can be done a little better and make the job a little easier. And that's been my task over this last year, is to see what can I do to maybe move things along a little cleaner, make things flow a little easier and smoother, so that that the assembly of the Business Research Yearbook moves along effectively and timely. That's one of our keys, is make sure that we have enough time to publish the book and print off the volumes we need, get the CDs made, have everything ready for people and registrants when they attend the conference.